Hello, friends. Today I want to share with you a story from my own life, shaped into a modern day koan. We all have a room like this, whether it's a physical space or a corner of our mind where the walls feel too close and the air just feels heavy. In the Zen tradition, koans are not puzzles to be solved by the intellect. They are mirrors held up to our ordinary mind. They invite us to see awakening in the midst of daily life, right here, in the frustrations and tenderness of family. This koan is about a small apartment in Da Nang, Vietnam, about rain and floods, about a father, a mother, a child, and a guest. It is about the waves that crash when past and present meet in one room. Listen, not for answers, but for the questions that arise in your own heart. Case 47, Waves in One Room. A father, a mother, and a son lived in a small apartment. The wife's daughter, 25 years old, arrived for 3 weeks, but stayed for 2 months. The father bought her a ticket to travel around, and she did not use it. She had cousins across the country. She did not visit them. She sat on the sofa, the blue light of Netflix shining on her face. The apartment was small. The rain outside was heavy. The father swallowed his words and asked, "How may I help you?" The daughter did not turn her eyes from the screen. The mother looked at the daughter, then at the son. To the left, a history of sorrow. To the right, a demand for lunch. She whispered, "How do I serve both?" The waves outside crashed against the street. The waves inside crashed against the walls. Minwei's commentary. The father tries to play the host, but he has become a guest in his own house. He chants to himself, "Drop the ego," like a magic spell. But who is the one chanting? The mother tries to be the ocean, but she is drowning in a cup of water. Look, the father sees two children and becomes the third. If you try to push the waves down, you only make more turbulence. If you ignore the waves, you are soaked. Tell me, in that small room, where is the space to stand? Drop the host, drop the guest, and the walls fall down. And as all koans do, this one has a gata. Rain floods the narrow street. Mist hides the mountain peak. Past and present collide, with nowhere left to speak. The guest sits, the son runs. The father polishes a stone. When the sun breaks the heavy clouds, who is truly alone? The room shrinks, the mind expands. The water finds its way, hosting sorrow, hosting joy, guest and host at play. And now a series of haiku. First, the father. Thunder in the chest. He bows and serves the bitter tea. Who is truly trapped? And the mother. One river, two streams, pulling north and pulling south. The muddy bank breaks. And the guest. Blue light paints the wall. A ticket gathers dust there. Stone Buddha sits still. And finally, the child. While the adults freeze, He splashes through muddy pools. Bamboo shoots don't wait. And now a few thoughts for reflection. Who is the true child? Who is the true guest? Who is the host? And so the koan leaves us with its paradox. As long as we think I am the host, managing them, the difficult guests, the frustrations, we suffer. The father thinks he is the host of the apartment. The mother thinks she is the host of the family. But the rain, the flood, the Netflix, and the frustration, these are the true teachers. When we just when we stop defending our territory, we realize we are not the small room. We are the ocean that holds the waves. May we each find that vast horizon within our own small rooms, and may we learn to host both frustration and compassion without drowning in either. The next time you feel the walls closing in, ask yourself, am I the wall or am I the space?